it was my one of friend who called me that results are out and
Okay.
congratulations, and that was it. I didn't knew my rank. I didn't knew anything. I knew the fact that I was selected. So I quickly went up to the UPSC site. I downloaded the result, and just with the shaking hands, I searched my name, and it popped up in 22nd place. And yeah, that was the feeling. Like it was most relieving as well as most emotional feeling on the day that finally the hard work of 1.5 years has come to a final logical conclusion, as well as there was a feeling that my mom and dad are very proud now, and that satisfaction is definitely there.
1.5 year you have invested your time and energy for this exam, but there must be something. Is it the childhood one, or like when you are in your preparation phase of colleges, when the seed germinated?
So for many people, it is a spur of a moment wherein they decide to go for civil services as a career. For me, sir, it was a cumulative journey. Like from 8th standard, there was a thing in back of my mind that because my dad is in government services, so I have seen administration from very close contact, and I have seen the impact which administration has. That it gives you a platform to reach out to millions of people on a stroke of a pen. So there was a back of my mind that I want to do career in administrative services, though that was a very childhood dream. Then I pursued my diploma as well as my degree in mechanical engineering. And one thing was very clear that technical service I will avoid as far as possible. Corporate job I was really not interested in. So civil services I chose as option because it gives you diverse platform. So it was a accumulative journey, a childhood dream, and the efforts in my college years that gave me the result.
So how you ensured your strategy that you clear the prelims? What were your basic mantras for clearing the prelims? What you did? Can you enlist few
So
of them, Jay?
yes, sir, as you rightly pointed out, that prelims year by year has is becoming unpredictable as well as very dynamic. So it is becoming the elimination round, I will say, wherein very few candidates, like you said, among the lakhs, only 11,000 candidates were selected this time. So there is a very high need for the candidates to secure their seats because prelims, as we say, it is very unpredictable. So my strategy was based on my three pillars. One was my resources, second was my planning for the study, and third was my temperament. My resources, sir, there was a standard book list, and I remained very confined in the resources, but I revised them multiple times because that helped me to consolidate my information as well as that gave me a confidence that I have a sufficient content for clearing the prelims. Coming on my second pillar, planning, I think, sir, around 50% of my success share in preliminary examination goes to planning because I started in 1st January of 2019, wherein I gave dedicatedly 5 months of preliminary preparation. And in that, I made two levels of plans. One was a macro plan, wherein I set up the targets for the months, and one was a micro plan, wherein I set up the targets for the days, and I melted down on the daily slots like morning slot, afternoon slot, evening, and a night slot. So the planning was there, and I knew that sitting in the month of January, I knew what portions will be covered in month of March. So that level of planning was there. Secondly, practice. It helped me a lot because, as we know, prelims is becoming more dynamic. So more of your techniques matters a lot because even if you are senior in UPSC, even if you are navy in UPSC, it's your first attempt or a last attempt. You will not be able to solve around 40 to 50 questions because there will be 50% of the questions which are very new or which are some tricky to you. So your techniques comes handy in this. And I scored 120 plus in my preliminary examination. So I think that score was because of the techniques which I developed both by solving the test series as well as by UPSC previous year question paper. Sir, my third pillar, and I think for preliminary examination, this is most important one. Sir, it was temperament because in the 2 hours of preliminary examination, we should not be bogged down by anything because many of the candidates are there who let go the prelims in first 10 minutes. So that temperament is required, and that builds very incrementally starting from your preparation. So I think that temperament helped me a lot, and that sustained my performance throughout that 2 hours, and I was able to crack the prelims.